Hey, what's up, you all? I'm not gonna be on here long. I got things to do tonight and tomorrow. Just wanted to come on really quick while I have the chance. Hose on egg. Um, baby, y'all really on egg now because I got things to do. So you know who you are, hoes. Gonna make your content. No counteraction from me. So I tell you all, please don't send me nothing with them hoes. You know who them hoes is. I don't need to hear it. Don't need to see it. Don't need to do any of that. Don't need to read the titles. Baby, don't send me nothing from them hoes because they're not that important. There are more important things going on in the beef sector. More drama going on in the beef sector that doesn't comprises of a citrus fruit, okay, a Nigerian bride, and a man who looked like crisscross with cut up eyebrows. Baby, I'm not interested. But again, y'all, I want to come on because I want to say, hey, Big Taco, Kimmy, Tina B, I hope y'all doing well. Let me tell you something. Castro and Tommy, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all playing these games. I done told y'all. You don't like Stump Down, but Stump Down done told y'all. Everybody try to tell y'all. Y'all don't listen. Castro, baby, if you keep on playing this game, this is the last time you might be able to make baskets in freedom. Because the next time you might be making baskets, it might be in jail. I don't know. But you're doing too much. You're doing too much. So I went on over to the Stump Down. And I just woke up. Seriously, just woke up. Um, Looked at the YouTube page, and Stump Down was on. So I went on over to Stump Down, and baby, y'all got paper on each other. Castro, your name is in the court documents. Tommy, your name is in the court documents. Y'all not supposed to be with each other. Not supposed to be seen together. Castro, you can go to jail for a whole year. That misdemeanor can jump up to a felony. Tommy done put papers on you because you had that firearm. And baby, I guess Tommy actually followed through. Because when you showed that piece that you had and you came on acting all belligerent, I guess Tommy went down to that courthouse and put papers on you. So both of y'all have papers on each other. And both of y'all can go to jail. And Tommy, let me say this again because I said it, but Stump Down said it tonight. They have jails for crazy people. Baby, they have crazy people jails. If you was in Texas, you'll be going to the Stevenson unit. The Stevenson unit is in Cuero, Texas. Baby, that's where the crazy people go. That's where the SOs go. They go to Stevenson. So it's the Stevenson unit. Mm-hmm. In Cuero, Texas. The Stevenson unit. My God, today. See, because you think you ain't going to Huntsville. In Huntsville is a big jail where you don't come out no more, or they'll barbecue you if you ain't doing right, baby. Old Smokey will get you, or whatever they have now. Old Smokey used to be the y'all. Isn't that something they used to have an electric chair called Old Smokey in the state of Florida, and that was the electric chair in Florida, and they called that chair Old Smokey. Ain't that something? Old Smokey. So what Stumpdown was trying to tell you is crazy people go to jail too. In Florida, they'll send you to Chattahoochee. Now, baby, don't that sound crazy? Baby, in Florida, baby, when somebody said he don't went to Chattahoochee, baby, you crazy and you locked up. Okay, everybody knows where Chattahoochee is where the state hospital is. Lord Jesus, it's called Chattahoochee. It's an Indian word, but it sounds crazy to me. So if they said you went to Chattahoochee, Baby, if they said you don't went to Chattahoochee, that means you don't went to the crazy jail. Now, I don't know the crazy jail in Little Rock. I don't know where it is in Arkansas. I don't know. But all I'm saying is you can go. Don't think because you're crazy and you talking about people messing with you that's going to be an excuse. Because you got to realize that nobody's messing with you. People have tried to tell you over and over again. I told you to put your mama and daddy on. I told you to put your mom and dad on. Because again, I told you wasting them folk money. They done spent that hard-earned money, $500 down the drain because you can't leave that boy alone. You can't leave that boy alone. And he can't leave you alone. Now, he done got paperwork on him. And he up there texting you. And you up there accepting it. Then you said that the man done sent you an engagement ring for 80 carats. Y'all gonna be, you and your 80 carats is gonna be right on in that jail if you don't stop messing around. You and them 80 carats of cubic zirconia gonna be right down at that jail. Because you can't tell these folk nothing. And be the first one to say, they ain't do nothing. They ain't do nothing. That came on, showed people your little narrow ass. And can I say something? Baby, I'm not hating on nobody baskets. But them last year baskets is better than this year. I don't know what the hell y'all did this year. But honey, them cheap products up in there, I know y'all ain't selling them hoes for $80. And then Castro, why y'all over there in the ditch? Nobody ain't stopped. Lord, I hope they bought something today. But folk was zooming on past. Baby, they had a nasty piece of U-Haul truck. My God, this is why I know that this ain't Castro's business, but the mere fact that somebody can get a U-Haul truck, because Castro probably don't even have a driver's license. So, yeah. But baby, they had that little U-Haul truck. Girl, they had them baskets out. Let me tell you who can make some baskets, honey. The Mexicans. Ooh, the Mexicans make some baskets. You hear me? Now, I'm going to tell you what. Baby, they be making them baskets and stuff, and people be stopping for them baskets. So, I don't know. Maybe y'all need to outsource to the Mexicans because it seems like they got a connection where they can get worthwhile shit to put in their basket. Okay? All right. At least Pizza had a Christian Dionne Warwick bag up in her basket. Okay. I mean, it looked like it was kind of leatherish. It could have been vegan leather. I don't know. But I mean, besides the wrapping wasn't going all the way around, baby, she had an old nasty piece of Christian Dionne Warwick up in there. And baby, I mean, she was happy about it. But I'm going to tell you, Castro, you going to jail because your name is in that paperwork. I don't know how Stump Down got it. It ain't my business. I guess it's public record. It is what it is. But your full name, which, you know, if I was nasty, I'd be putting it down there because, again, you know, y'all didn't have a problem putting my real name down, which didn't bother me. But my real name ain't on no criminal court work. Okay. Your name all up in there. Tommy name all in there. And baby, the names look so dignified. You know, they got the little you know, the little ending pieces on them names. I don't want to dox nobody, so I ain't trying to say what they got. But baby, by Christian Dionne Warwick. Okay. Bye-bye. Somebody went to the outlet. Somebody went to the outlets. Baby, I ain't gonna ever forget that. Honey, Pazar showed that basket. Girl, it looked like it was on a tombstone at the beach. Girl, I'm like, they got beach funeral homes. They got beach cemeteries. baby. And then the thing was half wrapped up. But baby, that purse dominated. Okay, that purse, that Christian Dior Warwick. Do you know your way to San Jose? Was all up in that basket. Ooh, you couldn't tell piece of shit, honey. She knew she had hit the lottery, honey. Okay. Okay, she had scratched off all of them and hit. Okay, she done get the Powerball and the pick four. How she was acting, baby. I'm like, okay, girl. I see the little hardware. Oh my God. Baby, you couldn't tell her she wouldn't have shit that day. Girl. Mm-mm-mm. My. So anyway, if you just joining me, Castro and Tommy done put paperwork on each other. And I guess Castro thought he was being cute, but baby, Tommy put them paperwork. And this is what I don't get. You done put paperwork on Castro and you up here interacting with him. He done put paperwork on you. He interacting with you. Both y'all crazy asses going to jail. That's how it look. Because that misdemeanor gonna creep up to a felony. And if you don't think Yolanda and other people are not sending things to the court, baby, they sending it. This is why I can't understand why y'all hoes always on TV. And then, Castro, you got to mitigate the gall to be mixing up spaghetti sauce with the noodles all up in the igloo. And you stirring it up all up in the igloo. Baby, I don't know the crazy jail, but y'all going. Nobody ain't next. Nobody ain't next. You know why I ain't next? Because I can't make a grown man do shit. You hear me? And I'm not a bit worried. You got a whole grown man. We have been telling them since they have been on camera. But I see you did what I told you to do. When you saw that pow, you put that paper on him. Ah, I see you. Mm-hmm. See, Castro? See, I told you. I said, Castro, you shouldn't have flashed that firearm because it's a threat. Again, a threat. I told you this. But no, Stuttering Stanley, no better than everybody. Stuttering Stanley, Jay, I gotta grow. And, okay, you're gonna grow right up in there in jail. And all the exercise you're gonna need to do, you're gonna be able to do. Baby, honey, Big Tony gonna be turning y'all out. Okay, Big Lorenzo, baby, you're gonna be braiding his hair. And honey, you're gonna have your little nasty piece of white t-shirt tied up in the knot. Okay, with your pants sagging, okay, with your prison shoes on, braiding hair, girl. Okay, braid hair, get commissary for the men. Okay. That man said, "Is you a sissy?" You said, "Yes." Baby, you gonna go to jail and baby, you gonna be braiding hair and parting hair, honey. Okay. You and Castro. Mm-mm. Well, Castro, you can get your teeth done right there because they do dentistry in jail. They will do your teeth. So you can get some medical stuff done in there since you don't have no insurance now. You can get something done there. You'll have a state ID, all right. Okay. You'll have a state ID. Baby, I can see Tommy with his shirt all tied in a knot, all up above his belly button, his pants sagging with his prison shoes on, braiding people hair and getting commissary. Okay, and Tommy gonna be working in the laundry. Mm-hmm. His roommate gonna be Big Lorenzo. Baby, I can't do y'all girls. Mm-mm. And the thing is, y'all, I'm not trying to be funny, but Stop Down showed all the paperwork. And when I saw the paperwork, my heart sank because I'm like, y'all don't get it. And I think Tommy think because he crazy that nothing ain't gonna happen to him. that they gonna let him on probation because he crazy. Oh, Jesus. Castro, I thought you was okay until I saw what Tommy done put up on you because of that firearm. My. And y'all keep on playing in our face. See, that's why nobody ain't jealous. That's why nobody ain't jealous. You up there talking about something, you jealous of me? No, 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 no. I'm not jealous of you. See, Tommy, everybody don't want you to go to jail. Really don't want Castro to go to jail either. But y'all don't listen. And you keep on playing with that man. And we have told you, hey, don't play with that man. Vice versa. Castro, leave that man alone. Castro, you ain't had no business reaching out to that man trying to tell him his charges. I mean, in Pulaski County, they got people to make them phone calls. You didn't need to do that. But you could have violated the situation that you're supposed to be in because you got a pow pow. Mm-hmm. So I ain't jealous of none of y'all. I just can't believe how thick and how done y'all. I mean, y'all thick. Y'all. I mean, uh, so if you didn't see Stop Down, I did. Like I said, I was waking up and I had turned on my phone and Stump Down was on. So I clicked on the link. And baby, what he said was not wrong. I don't know how he got it. It ain't none of my business. I don't run people platforms. People run their own platforms. But what I do know is that was paperwork and Castro is on the paperwork. They had instructions for Tommy. They had instructions for Castro. Castro, Tommy, put papers on you. He sure did. Name all up on it. But I'm not going to even call your name out. Let me say this because I'm not angry at you. I really feel bad for you. And pretty much Tommy, he done spilled your tea already. He done spilled your tea already. And I don't know if I can feel any kind of way because, you talk about me and you need to mind your business. And I'm like, well, it's Black History Month. People trying to keep the brothers out of jail. Okay. Because we know Martin Luther King went to the jail. He sure did. The Birmingham jail. It's in history. Baby, it's in the history. The Birmingham jail, Jesus. But he went because of a good reason. And the sad part about it, Castro, is people have been telling you all this. And you don't listen. See, Tommy want to act like I'm the enemy. Tommy, I ain't turned one thing into the courthouse. You would never see my name on anything saying that we got this information from Jay Wilson. And Jay Wilson did this. The people you should be mad at, you ain't saying nothing about. But I get it. You're upset. And I'm the easiest thing and the easiest target that you can lash out on because, it is what it is. But what I'm going to say to you is, Tommy and Castro, Castro, I may have talked about them janky baskets. I may have talked about them janky baskets you have. They talked about them. But baby, I ain't never called to the courthouse. Never called your parents. Never did that. So didn't. Tommy, you can say whatever you want about me, but I ain't called your mom and dad, and I ain't called your church. Don't even know what church you go to. Never looked it up. But see, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. And you can't stand the truth. That's the sad part about it. You should be mad at the people who done did all the calling and sent all the information. See, you mad at the wrong person. At the end of the day, I said, look, either your relationship or YouTube, you chose that. No, 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 no. If you go to jail, it's your damn fault. Castro, nobody is happy if you go to jail, but you don't listen. And that boy had papers on you, and you still in contact with him. And that's what I don't get about you, Castro. And it is a sad story, Brian, because he think everybody trying to see him to jail. No, you don't care enough about yourself to leave that hoe alone. We said, go get a trade. Go learn something. Get away from the man. I told him the same thing. Get a new man. And this is what I don't understand. All of these men in Little Rock, and y'all keep on finding each other. And it don't make no sense. And I'm just looking at you like you crazy. So don't come over here talking about somebody gonna be happy and we don't know. We think it's a tragedy. We don't think it's funny. But I don't care what you say about Stump Down. That paperwork is real, hoe. That's real paperwork, hoe. And you don't care enough about your damn self to leave that man alone. You don't care enough about your damn self to stop drinking. That's what. So don't come over here and blaming people. Don't come blame the beef sector. Y'all ass wanted content. Y'all wanted to be viral. Now you're getting what you want, and now you're pissed off. But didn't you want it? Didn't we tell you, hey, take your little relationship off of YouTube because the people gonna come for you? Didn't we not say that? I know I said it. But ho, you blocked me. When they was up there doxing Tommy, I'm trying to tell Tommy, he blocked me. Now it's my fault, hoes. Y'all need to go sit down somewhere. And now you want to blame somebody. Ho, you the one who brought this upon your own self. Ho, who told Tommy to be drinking that beer and driving and you hanging out the window, ho? Is that our fault too? We told you to drink and drive. That's our fault. Is that YouTube fault? Because YouTube told you. YouTube said, hey, Castro and Tommy, y'all get in a car and let him drive drunk. Did we tell you to do that too? Oh, you don't ever take accountability for your own shit. You don't want to come over here and get some sympathy points. Oh, we've been telling you for years, and all you did was ignore us, and you blocked us and talking about something. I'm grown and I know what I'm doing. Oh, obviously you didn't, because now your name on some damn paperwork. I don't live in Arkansas. Brian don't live in Arkansas. Shamar don't live in Arkansas. You and Tommy live in Arkansas. And if the judge ever saw what I've been doing, the judge would be saying, hey, he a little messy, but he has been telling y'all to leave each other alone. When have I told you to go over there and mess with Tommy? When have I told you to go over there? When did I tell you to do it? Tell me when, Castro. When did I tell Tommy to come over to your house? And when did I say y'all need to get back together? When did I say that, Castro? Because you act like somebody been pressing you and Tommy to get back together, and we've been pressuring you. Ho, we've been telling you nothing but to stay away from that man. When you sent that man that text to let him know what his charges may or may not have been, I was floored. I'm like, you cannot be shitting me. And now to come to find out that you got paperwork on you too, and you still doing this shit? No, if you go to jail, you need to blame you. Now, I don't know if somebody happy or sad. It don't make let me tell you something. It don't make me no difference, so because you ain't my son, you ain't my cousin, and I don't have custody over you, and I don't pay your bills, so I sure don't. But you done put it on here and we gonna talk about it. I said, Castro, leave that boy alone. That boy done dragged your name in the mud. He done told shit that we ain't have no business knowing, and he spilled all your tea. And I said, you know the man is crazy. Now here he come, trying to get sympathy points. Y'all would think it was funny if I did go to jail. I see no ho. Nobody ain't laughing. I'm gonna speak very candidly. It goes to show how undeveloped you and Tommy are. I told Tommy, go get a job. Tommy, you doing good. Leave Castro alone. Move on. Oh, you up there getting mad because you think somebody like Tommy over you. That's your mentality. No, I'm telling him to keep on doing what he doing so he don't go to jail and leave you alone. I'm telling you to call the cops. How many times I told you to call the cops on that man and you said, no, I ain't gonna do that, Jay Wilson? How many times again? How many times? Then when I told you, I said, Castro, stop provoking that man. You know that man is not mentally there. Stop provoking that man. But yet you kept on. Now you want to bring your rusty ass over here and talk about some, y'all will be happy if I go to jail. Ho, you brought yourself to this point. We just can't believe how stupid you are to keep on messing with that man. That's what we don't believe. He ain't having no conversation because let me tell you something. It's no conversation to be had. Really, it's not. You a grown man who done fucked up, who may go to jail because the man put papers on you. Y'all up there thinking that y'all invincible, and that shit that got real. And now all of a sudden you want to come over here talking about something. Y'all will be happy if I go to jail. No, it's a tragedy, ho. We've been trying to tell you not to go to jail. Oh, got the unmitigated gall and the audacity to come over here and type that shit in my chat. He better not click my link. He better not click my link. You got some nerve. They ain't even supposed to be talking to each other. Castro and Tommy. So first of all, it could be a misdemeanor up to a felony. I just can't look. I can't believe it. Brian, stop trying to push that man to do shit. You ain't clicking no link, so don't tell him to click no link. Myra, Myra. No, seriously. Now, you may not like Stump Down. You may not like what he say. Stump Down is who he is. I know that hoe for what she is worth. But one thing I'm going to say, she had this shit together. And let me say this. I didn't know that it was this deep. Now, I know Tommy had a protective order that he's not supposed to speak to Castro because he's the one who had the charges brought up. But baby, I did not know Tommy went down to the courthouse and filed on you. Tommy went down to that courthouse and filed on you. I'm going to let that sit in. See, Jay Wilson didn't go down to Pulaski County and go to the county clerk's office and that's what y'all don't understand. And again, Castro, I'm not the one who is taking these clips and showing them to the judge. I'm not that one. Now you get mad because I talked about your little trinket baskets y'all trying to sell for $80. See, now you get mad about that because baby, I am talking about them bootleg baskets that y'all got. Baby, I'm there on that bootleg road, and the people was zooming by like y'all wasn't even there. Girl, okay, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about a lot of things, but one thing I'm not doing is sending court documents to people. And what I did tell you is stop bothering that boy. And what I did tell him is to stop bothering you. And Castro, this is not passive. It's all aggressive. It ain't no passivity to this. I'm telling you straight up, Ho, you did this to yourself. Ho, when you brought your relationship on here and you didn't listen, you brought this on yourself. When that boy sat there and beat your ass on TV, I knew you didn't have no sense. Okay? When you didn't call the police when he showed up to your house that day, I knew you didn't have no sense. And it took him hitting you in the head, and the blood came streaming down for you to do something about it. And it goes to show you don't care too much about yourself. You didn't even take your ass to the hospital. You let some people stitch you up on a damn porch. I knew you had some issues, and you really need to go and talk to somebody because you suffering from something. I don't know, but you need to do something. Now, that ain't passive. It's all aggressive. No passivity to it. Nothing passive here. I called your name out, Castro, and I called Tommy name out. It ain't nothing passive about it. Everybody know who I'm talking about. You and Tommy. It ain't nothing passive about it. It's all aggressive because we aggressively telling you to stop this shit. We were aggressively telling you to get a job and invest in yourself. We were aggressively telling you and Tommy leave each other alone. So it was nothing passive. Even when we was telling you to leave people alone, we were very aggressive about it. So don't come up here talking about this is a very passive aggressive. No, you ain't coming up here anyhow. Because really, you don't have nothing to say, Castro. The paperwork doesn't say it at all. You're right. And you are commentary. That man went down there and filed charges on you. So you can say what you want. Oh, you need to be mad at the people who sent the damn paperwork and the people who sent in these clips. You pissed off because you could have done it different and you could have handled this much better. But you're sitting up here looking foolish and the man done spilled your tea and you got paperwork on you with your full name up there. I told you, Ho, why you flashing that pow? Oh, no, you didn't listen to me, did you, Ho? Because you wanted to show these ends, didn't you? Now look what it got you. The man went right down there and filed charges. And I told him to, you know why? Because you was crazy. And y'all ain't gonna get enough until somebody lands 6 feet under. My mama won't come up here and act like you some victim. Ho, you are a volunteer. You should have called the police on that man the first time he cracked your head open. Exactly. Exactly. Sitting here mad at me. Ho, I'm not the one who filed charges on you. Ho, I ain't the one who went down there and did it. See, again, y'all anger is in the wrong place. Y'all anger is in the wrong place. But I told you he was gonna get you. And see, Castro, if I'm not mistaken, Castro, okay, now we're gonna see now we're gonna really get passive aggressive. Weren't you the one who was laughing when Tommy went to jail? Didn't you have an old nasty piece of Kiki when he went to jail? Uh-huh. Didn't you have see again, this is what I'm saying, that you passive aggressive. You the passive aggressive one. I wanna come home. You the one who passive aggressive. Because you was Kiki when that man went to jail. Do y'all remember that? I remember it. Oh, I remember it. You were Kiki when that man went to jail. But now your name is in some paperwork. See, I ain't never drive by your house. I ain't never threatened to come and do XYZ. Now I said if y'all hoes would step to me, I would beat your ass. I said that, I showed it. Self-defense. Self-defense. But again, ho, I don't live nowhere in the vicinity of Little Rock, Arkansas. 501 is not my phone area code. That is not 501 is not my area code. 210 is my area code, not 501. That's not my area code. Tommy did that shit in February. You hear me? In February. In February. This month. Let me go here by nature. Tommy went down on 2/11. Baby, 2/11. Here we are, 2/14, 2/13 right now. 2/14 will be tomorrow. Okay? Oh, okay. But I'm the passive aggressive one. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Jay Wilson, Tommy Bragg, he was waiting for money from Castro. So how is he a fearful? It's like, these hoes think they playing, but honey, they got a state prison for them. And they got jail cells with their name on it because they up there playing in the people's face. They having a good show, but baby, the curtain getting ready to come down. Ho, the curtain getting ready to come down. Okay, the show's getting ready to end its run. Mm-mm-mm. Somebody go get Uppity Negro Goddess because Uppity wanted to come on thing, and I was logging off. Baby, Uppity had hit the platform, baby. I was logging off. Uppity. Child, these hoes mad at me, but I'm not the one hitting you in the head. I'm not the one up there talking about some stop. That ain't me. That's you. I wasn't hitting you. Talking about passive aggressive. You the passive aggressive hoe. The only reason why I was propping up Tommy because Tommy actually was working. He was doing his thing. I'm like, move on, Tommy. And then here you are with your little jealous ass talking about something. You like Tommy better than me. Ho, it wasn't even that. I'm just trying to get Tommy to leave your ass alone so you wouldn't go to jail. You can't even see that. Consumed with jealousy. And it wasn't even what you was thinking. And here come Tommy. You can have him, Jay Wilson. Baby, it was not mine. Baby, it wasn't mine to take. I don't own Castro. I wouldn't buy him for his affection. I was just trying to keep y'all hanging away from each other so y'all wouldn't go to jail. But baby, look like it's too late. He can't put charges on me because I haven't done anything to him. What you gonna tell the judge? He was talking about me? What you gonna tell the judge? He told me to leave him alone? What you gonna tell the judge? He told me to go and go to work and leave Castro alone and get your car fixed. I mean, what you gonna tell him? Stop drinking in the car because you shouldn't be drinking liquor and driving. I mean, yeah, yeah. What? What you gonna tell the judge? He told me and Castro, if y'all want a relationship, take it off of YouTube. Because baby, I've done nothing but help these hoes. Nobody don't want Castro. I don't want Castro. What I want Castro to do is better. What I want Castro to do is get a driver's license so he can drive himself to the free food store. That's what I want Castro to do. What did I want Tommy to do? To leave Castro alone so he wouldn't get in a rage and hit the man. I mean, both of y'all guilty. Castro, you provoking that man, messing with that man. You know that man mind ain't good. And then that man is crazy as cat pee. And he need to stay his ass off of YouTube and stop drinking. Alcohol is the common denominator here. All of that drinking, all of that drinking, all of that drinking. That's all y'all do. Everything is based around drinking. Talk about it. So, baby, I'm not worried about one bit of thing. Because what I did tell, baby, let me tell you something. Honey, I'll walk up in that Pulaski County jail all decked out, baby. Honey, old nasty piece of tie, wingtip shoes, baby. I'll be ready with them smart glasses on. Judge, your honor. Okay. I have done nothing but advise these two gentlemen to leave each other alone. We're on YouTube, and this is a show for me. This is not my real life. This is show. But I did tell these two gentlemen when they announced that they were together, I told them congratulations, but I did tell them they may need to take their relationship off of YouTube because if you got to figure out which one is more important, YouTube or your relationship. Your honor, it seemed like they were getting popular and people were hitting their link and they kept on. And the more that they were together, the more people hit their link, the more outrageous the actions and the behaviors became, the more erratic and bizarre the behaviors came because they were getting clicks and views until it came down that we saw this man assault this man live. We heard it. We saw figments of the fight, and this ain't the first time. So him getting cracked in the head with a steering wheel lock is just the tip of the iceberg because it goes deeper than that. Yeah, that's what I would tell the judge. I would tell the judge that I told them to leave each other alone. I told them to go find other relationships. Or I would tell the judge that Tommy went on a date and all of a sudden Castro's calling the date at the restaurant. Or see, a lot y'all done that. So Castro, you got me stuttering now. Oh, you got me stuttering now. Between them cheap baskets and you stuttering, you got me stuttering, ho. But all I will say is that because that's the truth. Your Honor, they displayed reckless behavior, drinking and driving, hanging out car windows, things that could have gotten somebody hurt or killed. And I have told them to chill out with that, but they did not listen to me. I even volunteered to talk to their parents, but they don't listen. See, so you can go ahead and call the judge up all you want to, but that's what I would say. Because when you ain't done shit, you don't have to worry about that. I didn't break you and Tommy up. You and Tommy broke you and Tommy up. Yeah. I didn't call Tommy Daddy's church, but I did try to warn him that the people were going to dox him, and he didn't listen. And then who did he blame for that? Castro. You see this crazy foolishness? That ain't love, Kwani. Love ain't toxic. Love ain't toxic. I'm sorry. Love is not toxic. Love ain't toxic. Castro is a user. Tommy was going to be a permanent lick. He got with that man. That man ain't never had a relationship like this. And now that man angry about it. Hold on, Kwani. Hey, Kwani, what's up?
Hi, how are you? I see what you're talking about. I hear what you're talking about. But I said this when that fight first happened. I said they were going to get back together. They're in love with the toxicity of that's what this is about. They get a high off of toxic.
So you think they're gonna be jailmates when they go to jail?
I don't know about being no jailmates, but
okay, because that's what I don't know if you saw that paperwork, baby, but both of them got paperwork on.
I haven't seen any paperwork. I heard what you said,
baby. They got paperwork. No. They got paperwork. Tommy went down there on February 11th and filed paperwork on Castro. I told Castro you shouldn't have shown that firearm because you shouldn't have done that. But again, that's what I'm saying. So they love drama, but this drama is getting ready to get them some time or some serious probation.
I'm telling you, this is crazy. But I said that they were not over, even though he hit that man in the head with that club. I said sometimes the whole house got to fall down on people. I'm telling you, they're in love with the toxic part of the relationship. All of us have had our nose wide open, dating somebody we know good and darn well we shouldn't be dating. And we don't know why we're in it until you're out of it. And you say, my God, I was so stupid. I was very stupid for this person. I wasn't. That's what's going on.
I'm wanting because see, the first time that happened, I'm like, oh, I gotta go. Because either you gonna die or I'm gonna die. So I see the red signs, baby. You don't have to tell me.
I understand, Jay Wilson, but sometimes we still stay too long. You know what I mean? We think that we can love the person enough that they would change their wicked ways, no matter what the wicked ways were. But once you're out of it, you say to yourself, I was such a fool. And I'm telling you, they're in love with the toxic part of the relationship. I'm thinking about when I was in toxic relationships. I just went in one. I was in a multitude of them until I had to grow up. Sometimes you'll be dating the same man wearing a different pair of pants. And what ends up happening, you think you love yourself, but you really don't love yourself. That's why you keep on dating the same man with a different pair of pants on. Mm-hmm. And so you learn to love yourself. This is what's going on. They don't love themselves.
Mm-mm. And then they want to blame me.
It's a shame somebody may end up on probation or end up with a prison.
Yeah, and then they want to blame everybody except themselves. I'm like, people been telling y'all, hey, they get ready to dox you. They blocked me, and then they dox, and then he want to blame Castro for it. But I'm like, you can't even blame Castro for that because that's your silly ass stand on here. It just don't make no sense. And again, y'all can sit here and blame the whole world, but I remember telling you what's more important, YouTube of your relationship. You see,
Right.
like I said, they said my man done went back to his wife, and that's exactly what he is. If that's where they want him, that's where he is. I ain't trying to prove none to these hoes. And then you see what I'm saying? Because that's what
I
these
get it.
people, that's what they feed on. That's what they want you to do. Girl, I'm still driving Uber and doing Airbnb. I sure am. Girl, I was supposed to be out my house a long time ago. It done been foreclosed on since
But
I've
let me
been on
ask you a
YouTube.
question.
Huh?
Jules, I got a question for you because
Yeah.
I asked that on my own channel. What job do they want you to do? I don't
Girl,
quite
I don't
understand what
know.
does the defense sector want you to work at.
Girl,
They're acting like
they said I'm
being
just
a
driving.
Uber driver is not a good job,
But
but
look,
being a
Kwani.
chauffeur is a good job.
But look,
I
no,
don't get it.
Kwani, not for me because I'm bougie. I think I'm better than everybody else. No, I don't. So first of
But
all, first of all, I'm buying clothes and all of this, but yet you buying cheap clothes, baby. You just can't win from losing, baby. If I'm shopping
I
at
know
Nordstrom's and Neiman Marcus, and then if I go shop at Ross, then he cheap, baby. These hoes just miserable.
it's
Yeah,
like
then
everything
I
you
was at the Spurs game by myself, but I
oh
said,
my
home,
God.
whether I was by myself or not, I was at the
I
game.
was
See, that's
there.
the whole
I
thing.
was
That's what
there.
you
And that's
miss.
what all that matters is that you were there.
I was there. And that don't matter. And again, I don't go explaining to these hoes because again, there's no explanation. Because to me, in my mind, Kwani, see, and this is how I get through, baby. This is a show, and I just can't believe these girls are just pressed with an old crease faced man who can't dress and don't got no man's life. And I'm all about it. I'm
You
giving the
can't
girls
win.
the beef
You
sector
can't
ain't
win for
dead.
losing. You can't win for losing, can you?
I know the B sector ain't dead, baby. They can tell me what pimple I have on my nose, baby. The girls is all up in my teeth, which I got all of my teeth, and that's the thing. Come on, it's these missing teeth holes coming after me. It's these failing mouth holes coming after me. I just don't understand that.
My God, what a mess.
I just
That
don't.
made me laugh. They make me laugh, child. You gotta
I
laugh
mean,
at.
Quanah, this is the whole thing. And like I said, it's the coin. When
You're
the
right.
coin stop, I stop. Baby, I have never shied away a lot about why I'm on YouTube. I'm not on here to make friends. I'm not on here to be the Salvation Army. I'm not on here to do that. I'm here to be exactly who I am on this
Okay.
YouTube apparatus and put my commercials in and move right the hell on. Because if Castro go to jail or Tommy go to jail, I feel sorry for him because I know it's Black history, and I ain't trying to have nobody go to jail. But if them hoes go to jail, life still goes on here. I ain't gonna lose my house because them hoes went to jail.
Jay Wilson, you're funny. You're so funny, Jay
But
Wilson.
I'm being real, and I'm being real. And this hoe got the nerve to talk about something. I'm passive aggressive. No, hoe, I'm all aggressive. It ain't no passivity nowhere around in this conversation. It's all aggressive, not passive. It's all aggressive because we aggressively told you to leave that man alone, and we aggressively told that man to leave you alone.
So he went and filed on him. That's a couple of days ago.
Yes, a couple of days ago. I'm telling you, it's a schizo, baby. Baby Castro tongue twisting got me, Jesus. Lord, just release me, Jesus. But it's a schizophrenic spirit.
So what did Castro do 2 days ago?
Well, this happened a while back.
Okay.
He has shown a firearm twice.
Okay. But was it on the 11th? Was it February 11th when he did this? What did he do February 11th?
I don't know, but he went to. I saw the paperwork that Stump Down had. So I don't know if Tommy got a clip of Castro with that pow pow, but that's what it was about.
So what paperwork did he put on him? A restraining order, or he put a lawsuit on him? What did you
This
see?
was a restraining order, so Castro should be getting in contact with him.
Oh, okay.
So what he did to Castro, what Castro did to him, he did to Castro.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they both got restraining orders against one another.
Mm-hmm. And both of them talk, and then Tommy they're talking about he got an 80 carat ring from Castro. I'm like, that hoe can't even buy 2 carats at the store, at the grocery store.
An 80 carat ring.
Kwani. 80, not 2 carats,
My
not
God.
10 carats, 80 carats.
So what do you do with the ring? He pawn it?
Kwani, stop playing with me. Kwani, stop playing. Ah!
How
Stop
do you
playing
know?
with me
How
today.
do you know?
You're not
How do
gonna
you
do
know
this
it's
to
80
me today,
carats?
Kwani. He
How
said
do you
it
know
was a
it's 80 carats?
Kwani, it was a 80 carat ring.
So you had it
Kwani,
appraised. Did he have it appraised?
Kwani. That hoe can't afford 2 orange carrots down there at the Step Saver at the Kroger. You know how much an 80 carat ring would run.
Oh my God! Today we can't even. I can't even add up that much.
Girl, if a 40 carat ring could
It was a
cost you
blood.
40,
Oh, they
four hundred and
blood
fifty
diamonds.
million dollars.
Oh, they blood diamonds, child. They blood diamonds. I heard it all.
If you would have said 80 carat cubic zirconia, I would have been like, okay, yeah, that's it. But this whole struggling to make baskets. How he get an 80 carat ring? And he up there showing it, talking about some Castro done gave me an 80 carat ring. I'm like, oh, you better go sit down. You couldn't even put an 80 carat ring in that little ring set you had.
Did he bring the ring on YouTube? Did he
He
show it?
did. He
Oh
did.
my God! Was it pretty? Was it shiny?
Quan, let me stop because you playing with me today.
Was it shining like no money?
First of all, it was the 80 carat part that got me. I couldn't get past the 80 carat ring part.
You mean to say he could lift his hand over that 80 carat?
Baby, I mean, I could have seen, baby, the hoe couldn't even afford a 1 carat.
Oh my God! I need people
I'm
showing
like,
me.
well, I'm like, is that Moissanite? I'm like, is that the lab diamonds that they grow in the lab? I mean, Quanta is
Oh
crazy.
my God!
But see, he was
Oh
saying
my
that was last week. That was
God!
last week. I think he was up there hollering and then he said he's screwing Castro and he said they ain't seen each other in a long time and they was licking each other and all of this stuff. And he said, I know it's making Jay Wilson mad. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't have nothing to do with that.
I just want to know what made him wake up on the wrong side of the bed on February 11th.
I don't know. He
So
probably thought about it.
are they still behind the scenes talking, or are they still going to bed together?
I don't know what they doing. But see, what Tommy don't understand is Tommy went down there after Stump Down said he sent info to DA. Uh-huh. Okay, I see. I see. See again. Again. Tommy is upset with me, but I'm not the one sending paperwork to the DA.
But
I'm
why
not the
Tommy
one
upset with
calling the police on him or
what,
Castro. See, their anger is in the wrong place
but
because
why
they
is
don't
Tommy
like it
upset
what
with
I'm
you
talking
though?
about. Huh?
Why is Tommy upset with you? What did you do?
I'm talking about it. And that pissed him off. And Castro, I have not done anything else. Like I said, I ain't called his mama. I didn't call his daddy's church. Haven't called his daddy. Haven't called the DA. Haven't called the lawyer. I ain't get them clips of Tommy acting crazy. Tommy got on the thing showing his butt, talking about some all on the couch. I'm like, Tommy has been doing crazy stuff. Do you not know Tommy? Now, when I heard this, I'm like, work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. They
Okay.
said that Tommy had fellatio, and I guess it was a mutual thing.
Okay.
And Tommy said the man gave him a TV, a fire stick, paid for the gas, and bought a 16 pack of beer.
In exchange for fellatio?
Baby, I'm like, look, honey, I'm like, girls is doing anything for gas money and beer. I'm like, Lord,
This
and then I'm
man
like,
actually
and then
got
I
on
asked, then
YouTube
I
and
asked the
told it?
question. I'm like, did the whole break the fire stick, or did he just give you a fire stick? Can you get other channels on it,
He actually came live and told y'all this?
baby? And then laughed about it because I thought it was a lie.
Was he
And
drunk?
then
Or
and
was
then
so
and then he took a video down because it's
okay.
alleged that a man was giving him head, and he was sitting there, yeah, and he took the video down. allegedly. But somebody screenshotted it.
So he
I'm
was
like,
live getting fellatio done on him. What?
that no, it was a picture. It was a picture of him doing that. And so he took
Oh,
the
Lord.
picture down. But you know somebody screen, you know these some screenshot hoes over here.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But if they take their
Baby, if you turn around wrong, them hoes to get that angle, baby. They some angle screenshotting hoes over here.
yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it right on over there on Lipstick Alley.
Mm-hmm. Let me see what these girls said. Yes, they are still talking. They was live talking. I didn't know that. My pray God bless you. Oh God, my we. Oh Lord Jesus.
I told you they still love each other. I
So
knew it.
look at
Him
Castro up there
being in the
trying to.
head.
Castro up there talking about some. He pray that God get him cancer again. Child, look at you. That's anger.
He prayed that what?
Yeah, so he fighting with this lady named Myra. Now, have you seen Castro's baskets?
Yes, I saw them today.
Would you pay a good $80 for a basket like that?
I'm not paying $8 for no basket nowhere.
Oh, okay. Okay. That whole
That's
act like they
nowadays.
got Dubai. That whole act like they got Dubai chocolate up in that bitch. I'm like, do they got some Dubai chocolate up in there? Child, with that teddy bear that look like you can get from Dennis if you win that thing and you put that thing a couple of quarters
I didn't
in
know you
there.
were I didn't know you charged you $80 for them. What's all
That's
in the
what he
basket?
said, girl. It's some body butter, some apple cider, some a teddy bear, some raisinets. Girl, I'm like $80. I can see 20. I can see 25, maybe 30, 40 at the most, but not no 80.
No, not 80. No. Mm-mm. No, for Valentine's Day, honey, no. Mm-mm.
I
But
bought
you
my
don't
other
even.
half. I went to James Avery and bought him a beautiful ring. He wanted this
Okay.
ring, and I
All right.
saw it. I'm not a James Avery fan. Let me tell y'all how stupid I am.
Who is James? Oh, James Avery, the actor.
That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said, Kwani. I said that black man got stones, but no, it's a white man named James
Okay.
Avery. And he
Okay.
owns some stores. It's a big Texas thing. It's almost like what's her name? Kendra Scott. It's
Okay.
almost like her jewelry.
Okay. So is it a pinky ring or is it just a regular ring that fits on what finger?
No, it's not a pinky ring. Oh, it's a ring. It's a regular ring.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No. It's a nice ring. And I know he doesn't have it. He have a collection of James Avery rings. He really likes that
Okay. Oh, that's
design.
his style.
So
Okay, so
he
it's his style.
didn't. Yeah, he didn't have this one, and I actually purchased it because I know
Okay,
he
that's
didn't have
beautiful.
it.
So you're gonna surprise him with it tomorrow?
Yeah, because we were supposed to celebrate Valentine's Day next week because a friend of his is having an event, and we're going to this event.
Okay.
And so, I'm like, okay. I said, well, it'll give me time to get you a gift. So he don't think he even have a gift. You know how you do it. So they think they ain't getting nothing, and then I'm
Right.
gonna pop that ring out.
You don't even say Happy Valentine's Day, act like you forgot all about the day.
And then all of a sudden, I just give him the ring. So
Give
yeah,
him the
it's a
ring.
nice ring.
That's beautiful.
Mhm.
That's
Somebody
beautiful.
said it's actually 120, and people actually bought it. Thank God, Chaba. But we saw that glue for $120 whole. Them rhinestones, okay, need to be stitched up on that basket, not hot glued on there. Ooh, anyway. Castro, I seen you with the Mexican lady. You know what, Brian? I thought that too. When I saw that damn U-Haul, baby, they had all the baskets and all the stuff all up in the U-Haul. I knew that his mom and them could not make that amount of baskets. Baby, them Mexicans could make about 55 baskets in 10 minutes. Let me tell you something. Them Mexicans real fast. I knew it had to be Mexican. I knew it, Brian, because I'm like, it's a whole U-Haul truck. I knew it when Castro, because I know his family wasn't going to rent no truck out. Number one, they wasn't going to get no truck, and Castro don't got no driver's license, so I know he couldn't get no U-Haul. So,
Oh,
okay.
you don't drive? I didn't know you didn't drive. I didn't
No,
know
he
that.
don't drive. Why you think he needs Tommy all the time? Because Tommy would take him to the free store so they can get some food.
Oh,
And then they got this thing called Pick Five, where you can have it's like a flat rate and you can pick five things. Like if you get $20, you can pick five things. I'm like, well, what is that? I
It's a
start
what?
going to all this. Okay, what
Oh,
is
that's
that?
it's a grocery store.
It's kind of like it's not. It's it's kind of like a grocery store, but not a grocery. You can get groceries there, but you won't find this chain. It's called the Free Store, and they have a store where they like reduce the prices, so when people struggling, they can go ahead and get some food.
Oh, okay, like a pantry.
And that's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is, quantity. That's what it is. You said it. That's right there. Yeah, that's right there. Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's
So,
nice. I mean, people need it. That's nice.
well, people do need it. I mean, pick five sound good. Brian said, Brian, could you please come up here and tell these people that your electric was not cut off? They swear that you was in the dark. They said that you had your phone on with the flashlight and they said you was in the dark. Could you please? I know you had an issue one time with electric, but I thought you had, got beyond that. So and I was telling them that you can't run no portable sauna without no electric.
Why would they say the man didn't know electric? Why would they say that?
Because they said he was in the dark with a flashlight phone.
They are so silly.
I'm telling you, they look at everything, Kwani. They look at
I know.
everything, baby.
I know. They be all in the background.
All of that. But let me say that. See, that's the old beef sector too. See, that's the difference. And again, people get mad at me, but old beef sector, baby, you camped up. You camped up. You it wouldn't know, baby, they would look at your house. That's how we pop Quan with them draws all over the place. You remember I said, is them draws? I ain't gonna never forget that. And she had draws all over the place. Then she tried to be all sneaky, but then we saw the draws in the mirror.
Who had draws?
Quan, she had draws everywhere.
Who was that? Who was you
Not
talking about?
Quanti, but Vonnie. Not Quanti, but Vonnie
Oh,
Von.
Bonnie Bon. Okay,
Vonnie
okay.
Von, not Quanti. Yeah, you think I've been drinking. Quanti, you think I've been drinking over here. I ain't been drinking, Quanti. I ain't touched not a stitch of liquor, but baby, I'm calling it Quanti, like, who is Quanti? Quanti, like, hey, who you talking about? You ain't never seen my drawers. Okay, no, that was Vonnie Von. But my wrong, wrong person.
Now underwear all folded up in the drawer.
Brian said, LOL, my power is turned off. They right. Brian, your power is not turned off. Stop feeding into that. Stop feeding it. I know your power ain't turned off.
He said, yeah. What you say, Brad? Yeah, your power turned off. Could y'all please pay for it to get back on? Maybe that's what they're asking for.
I don't know, but you know what? They'll be. I ain't gonna say that. Because last time they mad at Brian now because he got that computer. So let me tell you what, Brian was over here, and I think he needed something. Again, let me tell you about the people over here, Quan, which people don't understand. Baby, sometimes you can say it, and the next thing you know, you start seeing cash apps. So I think Brian said something, and the next thing you know, he had enough to get chicken wings and a computer.
Well, that's a blessing. Go ahead.
It is. And I wasn't mad at him at all, but I had to let him know that, you come over here and you get blessed indirectly.
Amen.
So, don't be trying to come for me. Don't come for me. Yeah, because he'll try to come for your page. I ain't Brianna. That was a little messy. Let me start. That was a little messy. But Brian, now, I know your lights ain't turned on. Let me tell you something. I don't know what Brian did to that lady. I think it was a combination of things, Kwani. I think it was a combination of things. When that man put her out like that, that was a blow for Brianna because that man had recordings. You know what I'm saying? And that man.
But why would she let him take her
I don't know. Maybe she was in love. Like you said, that toxic thing. Maybe she was in toxic love. I don't know.
Right.
But that kind of took her out. Wow. I felt badly for her because, again, she may have really liked that man. And it seemed like that man was just using her for content. And this is what I've been telling beef sector women. These men from these other sectors don't give a damn about y'all. Their whole goal is to make y'all look stupid and really just try to set people up over here. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what he did. And then when Brian struck her page, That did it. I think that was the. I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Now, what happened with a lemon channel?
Lemon's channel is back, but so child not dragons. Now Lemon done blessed this girl with an e-bike, a phone. I mean, anytime that lady had an issue, she would run to Lemon. Now, in the past few occurrences, she has come for Lemon, but she always come back, right? And again, he'll accept her back.
Okay.
Well, this time she said he disrespected her. This woman said that she got his channel struck because he was using copyrighted material, and she called the company, and they
because
flagged him
okay,
and took his page.
Sir King got on him about that too. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Sir King was the first person to go live about that. Him over there using somebody else's likeness or somebody else's copyright. I guess was considered copyright infringement. I guess.
Mm-hmm. And she
So
got
Sir
him.
King,
But not,
Sir King had been talking about that.
yeah, so she got him. And so then this hoe started crying and having regret. I'm like, girl, by dragons, because the people start coming for her. You know, it's a coat of lemon, honey. Them lemonettes and sour pussies and you know they came for her, but you know it was a lot going on. So Lemon actually got his page back. Well, he actually started another page rather, and he's on, but it's a very cautious, and everybody's like on pins and needles because they don't know if his channel's gonna stay up or not, because according to the paperwork that any channel he get, they can take down. Now I heard Dragons has reversed those charges, which is gonna jeopardize her channel, because that means that you false flagged that man or you did something. So it's a big mess. It's a big mess. And again, this is why I sit there and look at people. And the sad part about Lemon is everybody said it's the people who you closest with that's taking you out.
Wow.
So yeah, Quan, there's a lot going on.
Wow.
But people talking about, so now, Jay, they can't be friends on YouTube. I said, well, then you need to take it off of YouTube, because they're gonna do their best to tear that up. They're gonna do their best to tear it up.
What made her get so upset with him to contact the owner of those photographs?
Maybe they be trying to run plays, and people believe that she worked with some of the people who don't like Lemon. So I guess they running plays. But I'm gonna tell you what, it is what it is. You know, it ain't no victim, just volunteers. These people know what they doing, and again, he'll be back with her on the platform, and she'll be begging again. The biggest one is when she said that she was on her electric bike and a Tesla hit her.
What the hell?
Girl, a Tesla hit her, and she didn't go to the emergency room not once, but had that cash app drop down.
Wait a minute, a Tesla hit her and she didn't go to no hospital.
Okay, a Tesla. Quanta, you can't make this shit up.
She okay. You both certainly can't.
Girl, not a Cadillac. Yeah. Not a Cadillac. Not a Toyota, but a Tesla.
Shit, not even a Pinto?
Yeah, a Tesla. She was on the e-bike, so I guess since she was on the e-bike, then the electric car had to hit her.
Which Tesla was it? They were that ugly.
I don't know, but girl, she could have said a Waymo hit her. I would have been over here with the Waymo because nobody ain't driving that car. But that girl always big, and then she said that she lost her phone. And then she was at the phone place, and Lemon was helping her with that. Then the e-bike, she said that she was working and she needed the e-bike to get to work. So the people, I mean, it's just like, really though? So, and she the one who took his page down. And all of that came through her. All of that came through Lemon. Lemon was the one who helped her all the time, and that's what she did.
Wow.
Now, they got mad at me, Kwani, today. Oh, my God, they cussed me out today, Kwani. Let me tell you. They cussed me out today.
Who cussed you out?
So when Lemon got his page back, you know, Pizarro was rallying at Lemon get his page back. Okay. Oh, I see you, Brooklyn Butterfly. So just a couple of days ago, some people in their little group said that y'all give to the men. Y'all be supporting these men. Y'all get to the men. So I remember that, right? So she was up there, you know, soliciting for lemon like she was the United Negro College for it over there. You know, we get Lemon Channel on. So I politely said, "Well, Pizarro." I said, y'all seem so male identified. I said, if you all would treat women like y'all treated Lemon, maybe y'all would be more advanced and farther where y'all should be. But I said, here's this man who done cussed out Lolo, done did all sorts of things to women, and y'all sitting up there supporting them. And I was being messy, Kwani. I was being
Okay.
messy. But I was pointing out a point though. I mean, I did have a point because
Okay.
y'all supporting him, and I'm like, y'all don't even support other women like that. And I said, y'all own worst enemy. But they didn't take that well, and then the girls came for me. Or Brian said, Castro, I remember you
Oh my
had
God.
strong opinions about me a few months ago. But look at your situation with Tommy. Do better, brother. Take the thumb out of your mouth and stop this tomfoolery. Stop it. Oh, Jesus. Brian and Castro at it now.
Oh my gosh.
But you can't. But you know what though? You can't tell Castro nothing, and you can't tell Tommy nothing. And when they start drinking, it's bad. I told Castro to call the police a long time ago before that boy cracked him upside the head with that steering wheel lock. And Castro said, "No, I'm not gonna call the police on him." Now he done child. See how that works? This is why. Let me tell you something. These people grown.
Did
These-
Castro know that? How did Castro find out that he had a restraining order on him? Did he
I
know?
don't
Or
know.
did
I don't know if he
or,
knew or not. But we found out because Thumb Down came on and revealed it and
oh really?
posted the paperwork
Really?
with, and he didn't redact no names.
Wow.
It was government names and all. Now Thumb Down will probably snatch it down, but he didn't redact no names at all. And
So like I
unlike
said,
Castro,
I'm
I,
wondering.
I
I
could have put
wonder
their
who.
real name up, but I ain't do that because I don't do that. But Castro and Tommy done put my government
Mm,
name up. I'm like, okay, but see how that works? You can't be
wow.
doing ugly, baby. How Nene Lee say you can't win playing ugly. She said
My
you can't
God.
win playing dirty. You can't win playing dirty. Oh, how about Funky Dineva is dropping tea about Todd and Candy Burris?
Oh yes, babe. I've been over there. Yes, I have. I've been over there.
Baby, Helen, girl, you've been danger. Whoever Helen is,
Yes, it was.
Helen, Helen, whoever you are. First of all, that name don't even sound appealing, but Helen,
How
whoever
they pack,
you is,
they packed Todd up and put Todd in that little house behind her house. Did you know that?
yes, but I didn't know he had Helen over there.
You
Helen,
heard
girl,
what's
you
going?
better move
You heard
somewhere
what?
where nobody
You
don't
see what's
know
going on
you.
with? Have you been watching, seeing what's going on with T.S. Madison? Child, that's crazy too.
No, I have not. Now I heard that she
Yeah,
had to put a restraining order on somebody.
yeah, on that DL Whisperer guy.
Wow,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
did it get bad? Did it
Uh-huh.
get that bad, Kwani?
Yes, it got that bad. The DL Whisperer guy was over there coming by T.S. Madison's house.
Mm-mm.
Tasha K started reading all this mess today. Her and this lady named Nyla, baby. And I hope that T.S. Madison ain't got herself so wrapped up in this mess that she gonna end up in federal prison to darn self. Baby, they done done a whole baby. I don't know what the hell going on. That house that T.S. Madison got over there, that little mini chateau,
Mm-hmm.
it's wrapped up in some federal stuff. Baby, and that lady that she was over there doing it with that other TS person is going to jail in April. Going to federal
Mm-mm.
prison in April. There's a whole bunch of mess going on over there.
That's why I tell people you don't know how people
I
get these.
was all up in Tasha K room. Oh, baby, her Tasha K
Baby,
be
you
there
don't know
putting
how
all the
these, you
people.
don't know how these people get these homes and stuff. That's why I say
Mhm.
don't be envying people. I don't have, let me tell you something. I
That's
celebrate
right.
people, but baby, I
Mhm.
work for mines. I goes to work Monday through Friday for
That's
mines.
right. That's right. I say the people walk around and they wish they was somebody else. No, you don't wish you was somebody else. You don't
Mm-mm.
know how they got what they got.
Mm-mm. Some people had to suck a little dick to get it. They said they got
Oh,
a
baby, oh, yes, they
TV,
do.
child, a
That's it.
TV, what did they say? A
Do
fire
something
stick, a
strange. I mean, do
16
gotta do
pack.
something strange for a little piece of change.
Okay, and some gas money. At least he got some gas
Oh
money all up
no,
in there.
no ma'am, no ma'am. People are funny things, honey.
Oh yeah, I remember Tommy and Castro was bleeding on live when they was fighting, and Castro was all yelling, talking about some stop it. And oh my god, it was crazy. Castro sounds crazy.
Oh,
But
goodness.
Quanta, this what get me. This what get me. See, sometimes you got to keep that memory because sometimes things will come back to you.
True.
And this is why I knew Castro was a provoker and he likes to provoke people. But Castro was the one who told Deanna Irvin that I was trying to lure him to a cabin for illicit activities.
Oh, really?
And then me and Rebel tried to go over there. But see, Castro's sneaky, and then he'll get mad at it. He'll get mad at me. But see, he don't understand that he didn't even think this through. Castro had lost a family member. And
Okay.
so Rebel was planning something and he didn't want nobody crazy to go. And he asked about Castro. And I'm like, well, I think Castro would be cool. He's really kind of quiet. I don't hear a lot from him. And so we were getting ready to, invite Castro. The host said she ain't have no money. Okay, so we'll say, well, we'll pay for the hotel room. Can you get here by plane?
Okay.
The host couldn't even do that. And so me and Rebel said, oh, hell no. And then, so Castro gonna go talk to Deanna Irvin because I guess he wanted to get his lick back to say that me and Rebel was trying to seduce him and get him a cabin. I'm like, are you serious?
But what made it go there?
Because he was mad at me. Ain't that something?
Yeah, that is really weird.
He got mad because I think I was picking at him because he was stuttering one day and he got mad.
Okay.
So that's what he did. But
he does have a speech impediment.
He does.
I think he's a sweet young man.
He's sweet, but if you come up here on YouTube stuttering, people gonna talk about it. I don't know why these people begin feeling they feelings. They say that I got a crease face, I can't dress, and my man gone. But you don't see me saying that I'm trying to get somebody. So this is the thing. So he had to retract that story and apologize. And but then all of a sudden this Tommy thing came up, and I'm like, yeah, Castro, you ain't all innocent because that story came back up again. But I'm like, you ain't all innocent because I told that whole I didn't have to get a cabin to go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee to get some bujana from you. I mean, I could have come on Little Rock, okay, and bought you a little burger and did that. I didn't have to go all the way yonder. And obviously, ZT didn't have to do it because obviously he did it he gave ZT a whole show virtually.
My God.
My God.
Oh my goodness, honey.
Virtually.
Wow, really?
They said that ZT had gotten his whole release by watching Castro virtually. Child. So why would somebody have to give you a cabin while you up there being a virtual hoe? You being a virtual thought. Child. Jay Wilson Tommy is telling Castro to stay from over here because you in the chat is setting him up. Nobody ain't setting him up, baby. Tommy, how are we setting him up? But you the one who done pressed the charges on him on 211. Who set who up again? Y'all see where this don't make sense?
Right. Tell
them to call the police and tell them the police can watch too. Tell them to call the police and give them the police my YouTube account so they can watch what I'm telling them. So I can tell the police how we've been telling him to stay away from Castro. Go ahead and tell them. Call the police, ho. Call them. Call them. This is called freedom of speech.
So who's upset now, Tommy?
Yeah. First of all, Castro ain't the real man's name. First of all, the person who put your real name up, you ain't have nothing to say about it. Because he put that man's government name up and your government name up. Hello, somebody. Hold on, let me go to that whole chat. Is that hoe on now? Give me a minute. Let me go to that whole chat and get her straight. Let me gather her drunk ass. Hold on.
Okay. Ooh, boy, this is getting heated, isn't it? Ooh, goodness gracious, guys. This is getting heated. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, everyone. Today is a beautiful day. We're going to roll into love tomorrow. I hope y'all get everything y'all want from y'all beautiful love. This is getting messy, isn't it? Oh my God, it's getting messy. Oh, Tommy. But why did Tommy put a restraining order on Castro? That's crazy. Castro, please stay out of trouble. Castro, you do not want to go to jail. Not over nothing this silly. Castro, you do not want to go to jail for anything foolish. The man that put a whole restraining order on you, that's crazy. Be careful, Castro. Stop calling that man. Stop talking to that man. He's setting you up, child. He's setting you up because he don't know what's going to happen to him when he go to court for domestic violence against you. I guess is what he got. I don't even know what charges does he have. Is it domestic violence? Is it a battery? I don't know what y'all laws are in Arkansas. But honey, Castro, be careful, baby. He's trying to get you locked up. That's why they want to get the restraining order against you. They normally start right there first. Get a restraining order, and then what's next? Start lying on you, say you harassing them. Stop calling that man, Castro. Stop calling him. Do you even know what's all in the restraining order paperwork? You may need to stop making videos about him too. Leave that man alone. He does not love you if he's putting paperwork on you. That is not love when somebody's putting paperwork on you.
I'm bad, baby. It's looking like gin and regret over there. I'm telling you, it's sad. Not a picture on the wall, and he mad at Stump Down, and now he gonna call. He gonna get this video, baby. You can get the video, but you just know that we have been telling you ever since you've been on with Castro that y'all need to take that relationship off of YouTube.
He mad at Stump Down now.
He mad at Stump Down. He mad at me. The only person he ain't mad at is himself. He's not mad at himself.
Okay, but why is he upset when he went down there and got the paperwork put on the man?
Oh, that's what I'm trying to say. I had to remind him of that. I'm like, didn't you put paperwork? You talking about Castro be cautious of me because we setting him up? Oh, you got papers on him. I don't have papers on Castro.
Yes, I'm saying I don't understand why he's mad at anybody. You went down there and put paperwork on this man.
You put paperwork on him and Stump Down actually had him.
Yeah, but you knew eventually it was going to get out. Don't you know where you are? You on YouTube.
He's slow. He don't get it. He's slow.
If you mad at anybody, be mad at your damn self. You shouldn't have no business going down there and putting a restraining order on the man.
And Castro mad at me, but I'm like, I didn't put your shit out. I didn't put your real government name out.
They are transferring their anger onto wrong people.
And what's going on is Yolanda told him, she said, every time I see y'all on, she said, I'm sending it to the DA. And that's where it's going. And people are definitely sending it. And they are telling them that they're sending it. Yeah. Clips and all. They're not supposed to be talking to each other, but yet they've been on platforms together. And yeah. And then of course, the 80 carat ring. And he said that Castro and him ain't seen each other in a long time. But when they got together, baby, it was fire. It was passion. Okay, and then he said, and Jay Wilson, I know you jealous. I'm like, girl, I ain't jealous. I'm like, you going to jail. You ain't supposed to be having passion, any type of communication with that man, and you are going against that order. So you can take this and you can see the judge. See, let me tell y'all something. Tommy ain't dumb. Tommy knows that, baby.
He's setting him up. He is setting him up.
Yeah. You don't want me in that courtroom, baby. You don't want me in that courtroom because I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it. We have been telling you all from day one. From day one, I said, hey, what's more important to you? Your relationship or this YouTube? Because these people are going to do everything to get drama. They blocked me. When that hoe was getting doxxed, I tried to say, hey, get off of YouTube. They getting ready to dox you. That hoe blocked me. And
Mm-hmm.
guess what happened? Then he want to
Right.
cry that his daddy and they showed him. But we told him already. But it's everybody's fault except his. I
That's
said,
crazy.
Castro, I said, leave that man alone. I said, Castro, that man is not mentally stable. He don't have any emotional intelligence. I said, that man will come and knock you out. I said, leave that man alone. He's not stable. And see, this was his first really, really deep relationship. So Castro was playing that man. He was playing that man. To me, I felt he was playing that man. And so now that man got angry. And see, y'all forgot to mention that he was the one who said that he beat Castro ass at that club because he thought Castro was talking to another man, giving his phone number to that man.
Right. Wow.
He said that. Again, brother, you done said a lot of stuff, and you need to be mad at yourself because you didn't know the game. And the game played you. You did not play the game. The game played you. Now you mad about it.
That's crazy.
Then he said Jay
It's
Wilson is setting him up, right?
dangerous business. All right,
Yeah.
Jay Wilson, I'm gonna get ready to get off here, okay?
All right, Kwani.
And thank you for having me, and happy Valentine's Day to all
Have
of you.
Valentine's Day to you.
Too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye. So y'all check this out. Check this out. Nobody ain't said nobody up. Nobody ain't said nobody up. At the end of the day, um, at the end of the day, Tommy put papers on that man. 211. It is 213. Soon to go into 214. Who's setting who up now? Okay. Okay. Y'all, he does that way. He said he done blocked me. Let me go over there because you know he get mad at me because I drop right in that chat. Hold on. Baby, he's still drinking. So what? Let him do what he got to do. Like, all of this is grasping for straws. First of all, me nor Brian are on paperwork saying that we can't communicate. That's him and Castro. I didn't tell him to go clock that man across the head. We've been telling him, stop putting your hands on people and leave that man alone. Y'all, let me tell you something. I am not worried about anything that man is doing. I promise you, I'm not worried about anything that man is doing. Not one thing. Not one thing. I'm not worried about it. So whatever he does, let him do what he got to do. I live in Texas. I don't look. Can I say this? I don't talk to him on the phone. I don't talk to Castro on the phone. Tommy, you know you guilty because when you get upset, you want to share certain things. Mr. Boo Boo on the towel. Oh yes. See, you schizophrenic. And then I don't know why he think that he everybody's content. Girl, okay, you ain't Tasha K Boo. You ain't turning it that way. And when we talk about you, you know that chat increases from 8 to at least 15 people. Stop playing. Okay. So, Clara Austin, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care not one thing about that. Let him show whatever he want to show. That ain't helping him none. Let me tell you something. Him being upset with me ain't gonna help that court case because he had no business talking to Castro. Well, look, y'all, it's been real. I'm getting ready to go on because I got to get up in the morning, and the other half and I got to do something. But look, I'm gonna be doing exactly what I need to do, and I'm gonna be chilling. So it was real. Y'all take care. Peace and love. Yeah, he's still drinking that liquor. That's the problem. He can't leave that liquor alone. He don't even need to be on that platform now. So anyway, it is what it is. Y'all have a good one. Peace and love. Bye.